people want to find more information, like where they can get your books, your children's books, your music, or if they want more information about the think tank, do you have a website, or is it better to contact you on social media?
Yeah, so I have a personal website called cnichole.com. That's CNICHOLE.com, and it can link you to everything. But also on the flip side, I have panafricantt.org. It's panafricantt on all the socials, and I also have panafricanpublishing.com, and then Pan African PH is on all the socials. So, but you can find the books anywhere you shop. Barnes and Nobles, Amazon, Bookshop. Even if you're in Europe, even if you're in Australia, wherever you people go to buy books online, like you can get it through there as well.
Oh, okay, okay. I know they're gonna definitely be reaching out to you. Let me see. All right. Can you tell us about the goal that you had to reach 100 different countries around the world? Like, when did you start traveling, and when did you, set this goal for yourself?
Yes, I started traveling in 2010. Um, I had turned 19. I think that was the first time I went out the country, like 2 weeks after I turned
Wow.
to study abroad in the UK, and then the year later I studied abroad throughout Ghana, and then I don't know, I just kind of like just wanted to see, literally like just wanted to see how everybody else was living. Like there was like no eat, pray, love situation going on. I was just wanting to be nosy to see like what was the lifestyle like in other places in other parts of the world. It wasn't until I got to country like 88, 89 that I was like, okay, I'm so close to 100. Let's see if I can get, I was like 28 at the time. So I was like, let's see if I can get to 100 before 30. So then COVID came and I was like, oh, this is going to be a struggle. So like at the end of 2021, I think I had like 95 countries under my belt. And I was like,
Wow.
I only have 4 more months to hit 5 more countries. And
Mhm.
the COVID restrictions kept changing over and over, but when I turned 30, I had 102 countries under my belt. I literally started the morning of my birthday in Liberia and I ended the night in Sierra Leone. So yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's amazing. You saying a lot of stuff. Man, wow, that's amazing. I've been to about 70 countries, so you got me beat by a long shot. But I think we kind of started traveling around the same time, because in 2010, that's when I took my first trip. I went to Amsterdam. I went to Europe. That was the first place I went. I actually knew some people there, but I got a chance to study abroad. It was amazing. Study abroad was life changing for me. I lived in the Dominican Republic. I did a semester there, and then I did a semester in Brazil, because the school I was going to, they had like programs like you go to Europe, you go to China, France. I'm like, oh no, you know what I'm saying? But it was a beautiful experience. So to the
Wait,
viewers
so
out there,
your first study abroad experience was in Dominican Republic?
yeah, yeah,
Oh, you better than me.
2014.
Like
Two,
I chose the UK because I didn't want to learn another language.
right, right. Yeah, I mean, but that made it more challenging, but it was beautiful at the same time. Like, because we had different exercises where we had to catch taxis, and then we had to order food, and we was just doing a lot of fun stuff. But outside of the school and outside of the parties and different things, I got a chance to start giving back. On a global, aspect. I was volunteering at orphanages out there. We would donate money, we would donate clothes. I was doing tutoring. I would bring in my laptop. These kids ain't never had a computer in their life. So
Oh,
it was real cool. You know what I'm saying? It was a life changing experience. I would recommend that for everybody.
yes, I definitely like that. Like, if you should definitely study abroad and just like get immersed in another culture.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. Oh man, wow. Let me see. Okay, now I got another question. Is it your goal to see all of the countries? Have you set another goal as far as traveling, or that's it, or
That's it.
right,
I'm
right.
not traveling. I'm just traveling. I've never wanted to go to all the countries in the world. I'm not a water person, so I'm not about to be all that island hopping. And then
Mhm.
all those countries with stands in them Turkestans, Kyrgyzstans, all that. Like, it's I've never had any. urge to go want to see that stuff. I like most people typically go to a lot of like European countries and things like that to get like most of their countries and stuff. But for me, I'm more like,
Yeah.
I want to go to where the brown people are. So, I'm trying to hop around Africa, South America and things like that. Like places where it's mostly like people of Caucasian, the Caucasus Mountains and all that and of European descent.
Mhm.
No shade, but kind of want you to see one.
Right, right.
Oh, sorry, cancel me. I don't care.
Right, right. I can dig it. And you had spoke on COVID, man. It was 2020. I had it all planned out. This was gonna be a record breaking year. I was in Egypt. I've been to Egypt like 10 times, but I went to South Africa, and then I took the bus. No, I flew to Botswana. Then I took the bus to Zimbabwe. Then I took the bus to Mozambique. Then I was gonna go to Lesotho and Swaziland and Namibia. I was gonna go all the way up, you know what I'm saying? But then around like February, it started getting kind of shaky. So I was like, oh man, I couldn't believe it. So I ended
That's
up,
funny you say that because I was in the area at that time and I was
oh
calling home to
wow,
see if the US was taking COVID serious because I know South Africa was definitely taking COVID serious since
yeah,
January 2020. And the family was like, no, no one in the US is doing anything. And something was like, okay, it may be time for you to get back home. And literally 2 days after I got home, the lockdown began.
yeah, because that's how it was. Because I was in Mozambique and I was there for about 2 weeks, and somebody was like, yeah, the borders for South Africa was closing for just Americans, not everybody. And I was like, oh man, let me get over there. And then when I got over there, my family was like, is you coming home or is you staying? So I didn't know the lockdown was gonna last that long. So I ended up staying. So I spent the whole year pretty much in Africa, 2020.
Woo!